If you have Irish Catholic ancestors, your first instinct is probably to go to a search engine, type in a name, but that is the biggest mistake you can make. In Irish research, the name is often the last thing you should be looking for. Before you open a register, you need to find a parish. Today, I'm going to show you the professional, layered workflow I use to find your family for free without spending any money on subscriptions. We're moving from authoritative images of the National Library to the hidden search layers of the Irish government. To master these records, you need to understand the free landscape. And it's not one site, it's a stack of sites. Think of it as the foundation being the National Library of Ireland. This is the gold standard, 3,500 registers from over 1,000 parishes. No account needed. Most records stop at about 1880, but these are actual images. However, you sometimes need quite a lot of patience to see the graininess of them. And then there's the search layer. Now, this is the most amazing site, IrishGenealogy.ie. This is the official state site. It's the strong list for Dublin City, Kerry, and Cork and Ross. It gives you transcripts and often high-resolution PDFs. And then you've got the broad net, and that's FamilySearch. Use this for island-wide name searches from 1740 to 1900. It's your route finder to get you to the right National Library of Ireland page. And then finally, there's the northern key. So that is PRONI, PRONI. For Northern Ireland and border counties like Donegal or Monaghan, PRONI's e-catalogue is essential to see what actually survived the fires of history. You cannot jump straight to 1820. You have to work backwards. Step 1, start with a civil record. Registration for births and Catholic marriages began in 1864. Find the townland or street on that record. And then step 2, normalise the name with Logainm.ie. Spellings change, but Logainm is the official database that links variant names to the correct location. Step 3, plot it. Use Touchieren Map Viewer. It lets you overlay modern maps with historic ones. Why? Because a Catholic parish is not the same as a civil parish or a county. NLI warns their maps are only representative. You need to see which church was actually closest to your ancestor's cottage. Once you've identified the parish, head to the NLI. Don't look for a name search, it doesn't exist here. Look at the metadata. Look for variant names. One parish might be listed under 3 different names. Use the filter tool to jump to the month and year you found in your civil research. A pro tip here, these images were filmed in the 1950s and 60s. So use the inverse and brightness controls built into the NLI viewer. It can turn a mutilated or fake page into something completely readable. Now, you are going to see Latin. Don't panic. Surnames were never translated, only forenames. So Carolus is Charles, Williamus is William, Jacobus is James, or sometimes Jeremiah. Johannes is John. Honoria is Nora. Manage your expectations on coverage. If your family is from Dublin, Cork, or Waterford City, records might well go back to the 1740s. But if they are from the Western Seaboard, Mayo, Clare, or Galway, registers don't even begin until the 1850s or 60s. The parish is the unit of reality, not the county. Now let's look at a real record. This is St Nicholas in Dublin in 1828, and it's dense Latin. Now the transcript says Francis William Edward born, but look at the image. You see the parents, Caroline for Charles, Lucy for Louisa, but always check the sponsors. These are the godparents. Here we have Edward Thornhill and Maria Carolina. In Irish research, these aren't just random friends. They are usually uncles, aunts, or cousins. This is cluster research. Marriages change over time. Before 1845, you'll often get nothing but the couple's names and maybe 2 witnesses. But look at this record from 1869. This is Edward Fenning and Maria Mulrenan. Because it's later in the century, we get both fathers' names and often their addresses. This one page can break a 20-year brick wall. If the image is faint, like this one, read the tabular headings at the top of the page to guide your eyes. Here is the secret source. IrishGenealogy.ie allows you to search by witness or sponsor. If you can't find Patrick Murphy, search for his known brother as a witness. Track the surnames that keep appearing next to your family. If the name GA appears in Kerry, GNA rather, appears in Kerry, the site's database knows to check for McKenna. Use all of these wildcards. Now remember, the transcript is the map, but the image is the territory. Always verify on FamilySearch or Irish Genealogy transcript against the NLI image. Your ancestors are in there. You just have to look at the right parish. Happy hunting!